Hey, today we're going to be talking about how to get the money to invest in yourself. So, something I hear a lot is, Rachel, I want to do this course. I want to do this program. I can't afford it. And I really want to challenge you today and help you find the money so you can invest in yourself and grow the business of your dreams so you can make the income and impact that you want to make. Hey, I'm Rachel Ngom. I help purpose-driven entrepreneurs get more leads and sales with Pinterest, blogging, online courses, and let's talk money today. This is such an important topic that I feel like I don't talk about enough, and it's the money story, how to find the money, and how to get over that story of I can't afford it. So tell me, have you looked at a program, a course, a something, and said, this looks amazing, I can't afford it? And I want you to think about all and just become aware of your thoughts. That's one of the really important things. Become aware of your thoughts, the things that are going through your head, and just get curious about it. And so when you're saying I can't afford it, what's that story that you're really telling yourself? A lot of times it's I'm not worth it. I'm not worth making this investment. So, that being said, I want you, okay, first, let's do a quote from Tony Robbins because I've learned so much from this man. It's not the lack of resources that's keeping you stuck, it's the lack of resourcefulness. And if you're truly going to be an entrepreneur, you have to be resourceful. There's no, entrepreneurs are the ones who are going to stand up and say, there's always a way. Everything is figure outable, is Marie Forleo's quote. Everything is figure outable. I will find a way and I'll make it happen. If you want to have just a regular job, then yes, you can come up with excuses and just say it's not going to happen. But if you're an entrepreneur, like you're a true entrepreneur, you're going to say, no, I'm going to figure this out. And you're going to figure out how to find the money to make the investment. So I was actually put on a stretch to come up with 50 ways to make $5,000. And I sat down and did this with one of my friends, and then with my son, he came up with a few of them too. And it just like when you put yourself on a stretch like this of how instead of saying I can't afford it, change that thought process to how can I afford it? How can I afford it? How can I find the money? Oh my gosh, I came up with easily 50 ways to make $5,000. So it's doable, but you have to change your thought process. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, ask yourself, how can I afford it? And then make up a list. I'm going to share with you a lot of the things that are on my list to get you inspired to help you find that money. But I want you to make your own list. Make your own list of 50 things, 50 things, 50 ways that you could do to find the money and whatever money for whatever program it is that you want to do. Maybe it's $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. I know when I invested in my first business coach, well, the very first program that I did, it was $450 a month for 6 months, which was like $1 million a month. It was crazy. And then when I hired my business coach, that was $2,000 a month to work with her. That was such a big, freaking scary investment. That was huge. And I just know that if I didn't make that investment, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm so grateful that I didn't have fear and I didn't stay in a story of I can't afford it. It was just I felt it in my gut. This is what I meant to do. So how can I afford it? How can I make this happen? Okay. So first thing is sell stuff. My mentor actually sold her car to be able to hire someone to help her grow her company, which now she has like a multiple 8-figure company. She's doing really, really good. And she didn't tell herself a story, I can't afford it. She said, all right, I'm going to make a sacrifice right now. I'm going to sell my car, and that's going to help me in the future me live the life that I meant to live. And she's just crushing it, inspiring so many people right now. Another thing, side hustles. So I have like a million different side hustle ideas that I'll share with you. If you did not listen to our rich journey on episode 205 of the She's Making an Impact podcast, go listen to that episode 205 and then go follow them on YouTube. They have at least, I think, 5 different videos on side hustles that you can do. And you might have to side hustle your way as you're building your business, as you're being a mom. And you might have to make some sacrifices like free time. And that's, you might have to make sacrifices. And that's just the way, in the beginning of me building my business, I worked hard. I have a lot more free time now because I've been able to figure out systems and create those and have my life come first. But in the beginning, you might have to sacrifice time. In the beginning, it's like you have money to invest in your business or you have time to invest in your business. And it's time to do side hustles and different things. You can borrow money. So borrow from friend, family member. I know one of our Activate students borrowed from her, I think her dad, to be able to join Activate. You could take out a loan, actually go to the bank and take out a loan. It's just how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Are you comfortable being complacent and staying where you are? Or are you so ready that you know you have a bigger plan, a bigger purpose for your life, and you just cannot stay where you are right now? If you know you can't stay where you are right now, you're going to figure it out and you're going to make it happen. Okay, so sell car, sell stuff in your house. So that first program that I did, that was $450 a month for 6 months. I sold everything in our house that I possibly could that was not essential. So we did sell our car, yes, and we downgraded to, I think it was like a $4,000 car. That was really crappy, but it worked at the time, and it did the job. Now we upgraded to an $8,000 car with $100,000 miles because I don't care about what car we drive. I'd rather have investments and all that kind of stuff. So I sold our dining room table, our TV, our Xbox. I sold all of our bedroom furniture except for our bed. I literally just went through our house and I was like, what is not essential? Because it's going. I'm gonna get rid of it so I can find the money to invest in myself. You can do a garage sale flip. So Gary Vaynerchuk has a ton of videos on garage sale flipping, and it's basically go to a garage sale and buy someone's trash and sell it on eBay or Facebook Marketplace because it could be someone's treasure. People are just decluttering like crazy and getting rid of some really nice stuff that you could easily flip and sell. You could drive for Uber, shop for Instacart, create a $5,000 consulting package and sell. Sell 5 online courses for $9.97 each. Be an affiliate for something that you love. Do a JV, joint venture partnership. You could create a done for you package and sell that depending on what price point. So you could do like 5 at $9.97 or 2 at 2,500. You could create a GoFundMe account. You could tutor. I know we hired a tutor for our son he's doing virtual school right now, and we have a tutor coming 3 days a week for an hour just to help him with his studies and make sure he's staying on track with everything and give me just a little bit of sanity. So I'm not doing 100% of homeschooling and all of that stuff. So you could tutor. I know one of my friends in France actually started an English tutor business where she's tutoring people in France how to speak English and teaching them. She's just taken off, and that's so exciting. Coach. So coach anything. One of my first jobs was coaching volleyball when I was 14 or 15. You could be doing work on Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, or Upwork.com. So that's more like consulting, freelancing work, virtual assistant work. You could sell your old smartphones on Gazelle.com or Declutter.com, like books, DVDs, and games. You can rent out a room on Airbnb. You could manage social media for small businesses. If you want to learn how to do that, Danielle Welch is one of our Activate students, and she's doing coaching and has an online course around managing social media for small businesses. So check out Danielle Welch. She's incredible. You could be a nanny on care.com or urbansitter.com. You could walk dogs with wag.com. You could pet sit with rover.com. You could clean houses on housekeeper.com. Design logos for 99designs.com. Complete tasks for taskrabbit.com, like delivery, cleaning, handiwork, moving, personal assistant. You could sell products on Etsy. You could house sit on housesitter.com. Rent your car with turo.com. My husband and I, when we found this, were like, oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. All right, you could go to neighbor.com to rent out extra space in your home or around your home. Eatwith.com is where you can host meals or cooking experiences. Dolly.com, you can help people move. Fatllama.com, you can actually rent your stuff. I see this as being like, so for me, living in Orlando, if we were all done with our baby stuff and there's a lot of families coming to Orlando with small kids to go to like Disney, we could rent out all of our like cribs and strollers and that kind of thing. Wrapify.com, you can wrap your car in an ad and you can get paid up to $450 per month for that. So depending on if it's like a small ad or a full ad, um, then betatesting.com, you can help test new sites and apps. Poshmark.com to sell your old clothes, have your own garage sale, mow lawns. Drive for Postmates.com, get cash back on shopping at like ebates.com. There's a million of different sites like that. Drive for Amazon, shovel driveways in the winter, negotiate a pay raise at your current job, donate plasma. I, I was like, all right, I kept thinking of all these different ones. I was like, you can actually donate your breast milk too. There's a market for that where people actually buy breast milk. So that's interesting. Okay, create unique masks right now and sell online. Create a mobile hair makeup massage service. I actually had someone come to our house to give me a pedicure. I was like, I'm dire need for a pedicure, and it's hard to leave the house with a baby. So this woman had a business and was being recommended in different Facebook groups. So I was like, sweet. So that's there you go. You can make organic candles and sell them online. You could power wash driveways. We've hired a kid in our neighborhood to power wash our driveway, and he got paid good money for doing that. TJ's idea was making houses, so he contributed to this list as well. You could have a mobile personal training service, and his other idea was to create a generator, or maybe fill up generators, something to do with generators. So just remember that it's not a lack of resources that keeps you stuck, it's a lack of resourcefulness. I just gave you 1,017 ideas to find the money. So you can take one of these, but I want you to encourage you to actually make your own list and ask yourself, all right, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go. How can I find the money and make it happen? Because you can make it happen. Trust me, you can make it happen. It's just the story in your head that's telling you it's too hard, or I'm not worth it, or I can't do it, but you can. And when you make that decision and you commit and you go all in and you say, I'm going to make this happen no matter what, I am 100% committed to myself, my family, my dreams, my future, you're going to make it happen. So, let me know. Tag me on Instagram at She's Making an Impact. What are some of the things that you've done to find the money to invest in your business, or that you're going to do to be resourceful and to make your dreams come true? And if you haven't yet done so, go to freepinterestclass.com to sign up for my training where I'll teach you my 5-step framework to getting more leads and sales with Pinterest. And I hope you have an amazing day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.